Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to Anlex TV, where flavor meets soul. My name is Annie B, and you read the caption. In today's video, we are making a Caribbean-style Salisbury steak. It's juicy, super flavorful, robust. The flavors just pop in your mouth with an absolutely fire gravy. Wow, with string beans and bacon. And instead of mashed potatoes, which is traditionally served with Salisbury steak, we have mashed green plantain. When I say this meal is a winner, okay? Winner, better than your frozen dinner, okay? Ain't nothing to it but to get into it. So here I am. I'm going to go ahead and make some bacon and set that to the side. We are saving the bacon grease. Here I am just cleaning and prepping my string beans, cutting off the ends and setting those to the side. Now here I'm going to chop up my bacon. You could chop up your bacon first and then fry it, or you can do it the way I did it. Fry up your bacon first and then chop it up. Now here I am. I saved some of that bacon grease and I added that to a pot with some butter. And I'm going to dice some onions. All right, we're going to start with our string beans. Okay, so we're going to dice some onions, then we're going to add those onions to that same pot that we had the bacon grease and butter in. Yum, because this is going to be buttery green beans, buttery bacon green beans. All right, then I added some minced garlic. These green beans were fire. Okay, Lexi does not like green beans, and I said, I promise you I'm going to one day make some green beans you fall in love with, and these were it. These were it. So you add in your clean string beans, and then you're going to add some chicken stock. And we're going to let this cook for a good little while. All right, I'm going to add some allspice to this. Now I'm going with Caribbean spices and flavors to give this a nice Caribbean touch. Then we're going to put the lid on that and let that cook. And now we're going to start prepping for our Salisbury steak. So again, I'm dicing some onions, some scallion, and we're going to add that to our ground beef. And I'm adding some minced garlic. I'm adding a scrambled egg, some breadcrumbs. This is what's going to help to bind it. And also, I feel like it helps keep it juicy. So here I'm seasoning it up. I got some ground allspice, some ground ginger. Remember, this is Caribbean-style Salisbury steak. All right, some seasoning salt. That's not too salty. Okay, complete seasoning. Some garlic powder, onion powder. Yes, flavor it up, and some black pepper. Let me know how you guys are doing down in the comments below. Have you had Salisbury steak before? And of course, I'm adding some regular salt. Then we're going to go ahead and mix this. I'm mixing it by hand, getting all those ingredients incorporated throughout the ground beef. And then we're going to make some oval shaped patties. The only time I've had Salisbury steak is when I had it for a frozen dinner back in the day. My mom used to get these frozen dinners, and that's the only time I've had Salisbury steak. But I said, you know what, let me try my hands at it, because I'm sure, if I make it and Caribbeanize it, it's going to be absolutely delicious. So now we're back to our string beans. You see, they have been cooking here. I think I've had them cooking for about maybe 20 minutes. I added some salt and some black pepper, and then I'm adding in my my bacon. And what you want to do is you want to leave the lid off of it for a little while so that it can soak up that chicken broth, because you don't want this too wet. Look how good that looks. These are the best string beans I've ever made and the best string beans I've ever had. Okay, and Lexi demolishing it let me know everything I needed to know right there and then. All right, so here I'm prepping my green plantain for my mashed buttery garlic green plantain. Added some lemon juice and salt to some boiling water. It's like a simmering boil. And then I'm going to add the green plantain in there and let that get tender. All right, now while the green plantain is cooking, here we are with our Salisbury steak. I have bacon grease in this pot. Yes, I do. I saved some of it. I reserved some of it for these patties. So all we're doing is browning it. We are not cooking it completely here. We're just giving it some color. All right, that is all we're doing right here, is giving these Salisbury steaks some color. Right, then you want to remove it. Once they turn brown, remove it out of the pot, because it's going to continue cooking in the gravy that we are going to make for it. All right, so prepping for our gravy now. I have some scallions that I'll be cutting up. I'm slicing some onions, some red bell pepper. I wanted this to have like a Jamaican stew kind of flavor going on. So I've cut up some bell pepper, some Scotch bonnet. And then there we have that for our gravy. And then here, this is for my mashed plantain. It's butter and garlic. I'm making a butter garlic sauce, Italian seasoning, and some seasoning salt. Give that a good mix. right? We're gonna mash our plantain now. I used my potato masher to mash it. You can use a fork, use what you got, and make it work, okay? Added my butter, garlic, seasoned up all over that mashed plantain. I also added some chicken stock, and this is gonna help you to be able to mash it and to get that more creamy texture. All right, it's not like a potato, but it was so, I love plantain. All right, I love green plantain. You could also fry it and mash it. Very good as well. See that? Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Set that to the side. And now we're going to get started on our gravy. So in the same pot that you used to brown your Salisbury steaks, you're going to add your sliced onion, saute that for about 2 minutes. Then go ahead and add your peppers, your scallion, and your Scotch bonnet pepper. Omit the hot pepper if you don't like spicy food. I added some Worcestershire sauce and some browning, salt, black pepper. Yum, yum, yum. These flavors were amazing. Amazing. And then here I just added some beef stock and cornstarch slurry. And all a cornstarch slurry is you add some cornstarch to some water. I actually added it to a little beef stock. Mix it well, and then you pour it in slowly. Get the desired thickness of your gravy that you'd like, okay? Then you go ahead and add your steaks back to the pot, and you pour the gravy. You lather that delicious gravy that you have been making over those steaks. And then once you do that, you put this on low heat and you let it simmer for about 20 minutes to finish that cook on low, because you want that gravy to seep through that meat. All those flavors just coming together and melding together so nicely. This was an absolutely delicious meal. Here I am doing my most favorite thing to do, which is to plate up and make the food look appetizing. So I have my mashed buttery garlic green plantain down, lathering that beautiful brown gravy. Look at that gravy, yum, over our steaks. Then our buttery bacon green beans. OMG. Y'all, when I say this was bomb.com, this is a recipe you must try. If you love Caribbean flavors, I love doing fusion meals. This is traditionally an American meal with some German influence. And so I said, well, how can I Caribbeanize this? So, I had to add my Caribbean flavors. The steaks were super juicy and super flavorful with that brown gravy. The string beans had loads of flavor, nice saltiness from the bacon, and then all of it paired very well with that mashed plantain. It's just an absolutely delicious, hearty meal. Okay, Lexi demolished it. Absolutely demolished this meal. Let me know if you would order this at a restaurant. Let me know if you would try this recipe. I thank every single one of you for tuning in. Of course, God bless and peace.